Welcome to Echospeak English. Today, we're talking about your daily routine. We're going to build up all the vocabulary you need to talk about your day, from the second you open your eyes till you go to sleep.
So, let's start right at the beginning, shall we? What's the very first thing you do? Answering that one question is really the first step to describing your entire day. Let's look at the key phrases you're going to need.
First up, wake up. This is that moment, when your brain kind of switches back on, your eyes open, and boom, you're not asleep anymore. It's the very first thing you do.
Now, here's something that can be a little confusing for learners. The difference between wake up and get up. Get up is when you actually physically leave your bed. So you might wake up at 7, but maybe you only get up at 7:15 after scrolling on your phone for a bit.
Next, a super important part of the morning routine for most of us, brush my teeth. It's a simple action that just helps you feel ready to face the day. After that, you might take a shower. And notice we use the verb take here. It's a really common and natural way to talk about this part of your morning.
And of course, it's time to get some fuel for the day, right? You have breakfast. This is the meal that gives you all the energy to get everything else done.
Okay, once you're ready, it's time for the main event of the day for most people. You go to work or you go to school. This one phrase can cover both of those common destinations. Later on, somewhere around the middle of the day, you'll have lunch. Your midday meal to recharge and keep on going.
So, when the day's work is all done, you go home. This is the phrase we use for returning to where you live. Doesn't matter if it's a house or an apartment.
So in the evening, a really popular way to relax and unwind is to watch TV. It's just a common way people chill out after a long day.
And finally, to end the day, you go to bed. This is the last step before you rest up and reset for the next day. Okay, now that we have all the key phrases, let's see how they fit into some full sentences.
All right, let's put these into practice. I'm going to say the sentence, and I want you to say it right after me. Ready? Repeat after me. I wake up at 7 o'clock.
Excellent. Let's try the next one. Repeat after me. I brush my teeth.
Fantastic. And the next one is, I take a shower.
You're really getting the hang of this. Let's keep that momentum going. I have breakfast.
Okay, now let's add a specific time. Notice that small but really important word at right before the time. Let's say it together. I go to work at 8 o'clock. Moving on into the afternoon, I have lunch at 1 p.m.
And at the end of the workday, I go home at 5 p.m.
Now for this one, we're talking about a general time of day, not a specific hour. So we say, I watch TV in the evening.
And our final sentence for the routine is, I go to bed at 11 o'clock. Amazing work. You've just narrated a full day. Now, let's hear how this sounds in a natural conversation.
Okay, let's see these phrases in a real conversation. First, I'll read the whole dialogue so you can just listen to the flow. What time do you wake up? I wake up at 6 o'clock. Do you go to work or school? I go to school. What about you? I go to work at 8 o'clock. Nice. Okay, now it's your turn to practice. I'll be the first speaker. When I pause, you read the friends' lines out loud. Ready? Let's go. What time do you wake up?
Do you go to work or school? I go to work at 8 o'clock. Fantastic job. Now, the goal is to make this dialogue your own. So the friend in our example says, I go to school. But what if that's not your life? What if you have a job? How would you change that line? That's right. You just say, I go to work. It's all about customizing it for you.
And that brings us to our final question for you today. Using everything we've just learned, how would you answer this? What time do you go to bed? Go on, say your answer out loud. It's a great way to start using these phrases right away.
You have done an incredible job today building the foundation for talking about your daily routine. To keep expanding your English skills with more explainers just like this one, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.